Why do you create suffering for yourself? Suffering can never come from the outside. No one can cause you suffering, mental suffering. You never are suffering life. Ever. You're suffering your own mind. You're suffering your own perspective. You're suffering your own way of looking at things. You're suffering your own system, your own lack of understanding of life. You're suffering your own inner child, the one that you never learned to heal, the one that you never took responsibility for. That's what you're suffering. When you're in a perspective that, oh, this person is doing this to me, this person said this and they're not right for it. Or when an outside situation provokes you, oh, this person's incorrect for doing this, or this situation isn't the way that it should be right now. And then you use those situations to feel angry, to feel like someone did you wrong, to feel frustrated, to feel like life sucks, life is frustrating, life is unfair, unjust. In that moment, what you are suffering is not the event, my friend. What you are suffering is your own perspective. Your own perspective, which is currently rooted in the victim mentality. The victim mentality that is so out of alignment with the truth. And that's why you feel so bad. That's why you are suffering. But be fully sure, rest assured that nobody is doing this for you. Nobody is making you feel this way or making you view life from this perspective. That is a choice that you're making right now unconsciously. That is a choice that you never learned how to make in your life. So maybe you aren't wrong for why you are viewing things that the way you're viewing them. But if you want to live a pleasant, joyful life, you have to learn to take responsibility for the perspective that you view life from. You have to take responsibility for how you feel. You have to take responsibility to heal your inner child, the one that never learned how to act, the one that never learned how to live properly. Until you do that, until you take full responsibility for your reality, for yourself, for the way you feel, for your own perspective, and you realize that nothing on the outside is causing you to feel any sort of way, to think any sort of way, that is all just your unconscious behavior, your inability to control yourself, control your attention. Until then, you will continue to suffer. Until then, you will continue to suffer, and you will always find a rationalization and an explanation for why the outside and other people on the outside are causing your suffering rather than you causing it yourself. You'll never wake up to that fact. It's crazy for me to watch, grown adults cause themselves so much suffering. And, coming from my perspective, seeing this from the outside, it's actually kind of silly. It's actually kind of funny. Not funny, for them, but like it's funny for me a little bit because it's like you see grown adults act like absolute children. You see grown adults that never learned how to truly handle their own mental processes, and now because of that, they're just suffering their own mind. So look out anywhere, the world is suffering to a certain degree because of everybody's own unconsciousness. Now it is such a powerful time, 2019. So many people around the world are waking up to realizing that they are the creators of their reality. They are the chooser of their experience. That they're waking up to the fact that the perspective that they view things from unfolds a particular reality for them. It changes the way things unfold. It changes The way that they look at things is what is changing what they perceive, whatever they're looking at. So my message to you with this video, is just wake up to that. Realize in any moment where you feel bad that nothing on the outside, right? Like nothing that you are lacking in your life or no external situation that made you feel bad. None of that. No person is making you feel any sort of way, making you believe anything. That is all you. This realization that you can detach how you feel and what you think and what you believe to be true about yourself from what is going on externally, this realization, this detachment will free you up from a lifetime of suffering, a lifetime of friction and problems and obstacles. But are you gonna wake up? You have to stop being asleep and allowing life to just happen to you. You have to wake up and take conscious control. So many people want to create their own reality, but they don't want to take conscious control of this process. The reason you're not in a state where things manifest quickly for you is because you're not taking responsibility for the entire creation process. In order for higher self to grant you the power to create your own reality, you have to take full responsibility for how you feel, what you are thinking throughout the day, what you believe, right? Your actions, your perspective. Because those are the things that are playing into your state of being. Your state of being is creating your reality. But if you cannot take full conscious control of your reality, of your state of being, then you will never get full conscious control of your reality. Because it's too big of a power to give to an unconscious person who would make a complete mess out of their reality if things manifested for them quickly, because they're never even aware of what they're thinking, so it would just be like a bunch of chaos. They're never even taking control of how they're feeling, so it would just be a bunch of chaos that they create for themselves. So higher self takes that power away from you, and now you start to live on automatic mode. But in order to get off automatic mode and gain back conscious control of your reality, you have to show higher self that, yes, I'm willing to take responsibility. Yes, I'm willing to go all in on myself and take full responsibility for everything that's happening, and understand that nothing is making me feel any way. I am my own person. I am the creator of my reality. And I control the way that I feel. I control the way that I believe the world to be or myself to be. All right? Wake up. No one else can do this for you. All right? Good luck. Wake up today. Have fun.